Hey, what's up YouTube? Yugnoswam here. Just bringing you the 12W40B snapshot. Couple of changes that have been made, it's mainly bug fixes. But I also missed quite a lot from previous snapshot, the 40A. So I'm just trying to bring those into it now. One thing they have done, which I sort of picked up on, was they nerfed fire spread. But what I can tell is, I've messed around with it a bit more, is they've nerfed it in the sense that it burns out quicker, but it still spreads at the same speed. So you can see that it's going to catch on to those, but because there's a bit of a gap here, it's not going to burn as far, if that makes sense. Like, it's not going to burn the entire forest down, it'll burn out well before then. But it'll still sort of, pick away at the blocks quite quickly. Another thing that I missed was the new beacon texture, which I can show you here. I'm not sure if they've changed the actual glass bit here, but they have changed the actual texture up there. What I've noticed is, oh yeah, that's my other beacon. What I have noticed is the rotation. I don't like that animation at all. I think that it doesn't seem to fit as well. There should be a square missing that it rotates in around the block, maybe. But I like the new texture a lot more than the old one. The other one seemed a bit weak. This one makes it look really powerful. And as before, I think if you block anywhere up, it'll just block off the beacon. Or if they change that. Nope, see, still blocks it off. Another thing that they've changed, which was actually in version A but I missed, witches' huts. And I've literally for the last hour been looking for a hut, and I've just found one. It's in a large biome. The seed is... that's the seed if you want it. I'll try and put that in the description if I remember. But yeah, it seems fairly basic. It's just a cauldron, crafting table, and a mushroom on a little plant pot thing. I haven't actually found... I don't think witches actually spawn in the game yet, but I mean we can have a look under. Yeah, I'm not finding anything great about these. Like, I mean, if you're in survival, you're out in the middle of a swamp miles from home, this is nice just to have a quick shelter, but really there isn't that much you can do. Yeah, it seems very basic, just a couple of windows with fences in, a plant pot, cauldron, and a crafting bench. I mean, I suppose the cauldron can be useful, but not that much, really. They're not hard to craft. The one other thing that I've heard is slimes now spawn in swamps, and it's about the 40th swamp I've looked through, seriously, and I just haven't found one yet, so I'm assuming that's just rumour or it's not yet implemented. One other thing I've noticed is they've improved world generation quite a bit. You'll notice that straight away you sort of fall through the vial, but as soon as you hit the ground it loads a couple of chunks around you, and then as soon as you start moving around, straight away it starts loading them. It still does load entities before it loads the actual blocks, but once you get near them, falling through world holes is a lot less frequent. Here you can really see the faster loading, the way that it's always loading in front of you and then around you, because it's slowing down now. But you can see that I've just flown a big line and it's loaded a good, 8 chunks across all the way. It's really fast compared to what it used to be. The final thing I think they fixed but didn't mention, I'm not 100% sure if it's fixed, but from what I can tell it is, and I know they'll make Etho happy. When you used to dig straight down just like that, you could get stuck on the corner or edge of a block and you'd start glitching out really annoyingly. You just had to log and relog to get out of it, really. But judging from what I can tell, it doesn't seem to be happening anymore. I mean, I just dug way down and I didn't get stuck once, so I think that might be fixed. Anyway, that's all from me today. Thanks for watching.